Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your Astrological New Year reading. I just felt guided to do these this year. So I'm doing each sign separately. This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And honestly, even though it's for the Astrological New Year, which is from, I believe it's March 21st, 2020 to March 20th, 2021. Whenever this video finds you is when you're meant to see it. I also want to say that Spirit gives us messages through our own personal frame of reference. And so, because of that, I do use pronouns. It is in no way meant to isolate or offend anyone. That's just my own frame of reference, and that's how Spirit speaks to me. That's how Spirit speaks to everyone, is through everyone's frame of reference. So I just want you to be aware of that. It's certainly not meant to offend or isolate anyone. Also, what else was I going to say? Oh, my dog, Sophie, always likes to be in the room with me when I do my videos. So if you hear something in the background, that's what it is. And let's go ahead. I wasn't ready yet. I'm going to grab a couple oracle cards first, and then we'll clarify with some tarot. Okay. So messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're not familiar with how I read everything intuitively, from the decks that I use to how many cards I use, everything. So, I could read the same card differently in two different readings. So just to let you know that's how I roll. The first card out is Balance, number 33. This is from my own oracle deck that I created. It's a Spiritual Coffee Oracle deck. You can find that in my Etsy shop. I'll put a link in the description box below. They've been selling pretty quickly. I only have, I think, 4 left at the time I'm recording this. So another oracle card for Cancer, please. Okay, well, that's way too many. Another thing is I rarely read reversals. The only time I do, Cat Spirit, Claim Your Independence, is when I'm specifically guided by Spirit to do so. So now let's go ahead and grab some tarot. These are all pre-shuffled, so you know too. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have Justice, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. I always love seeing the Ten of Wands. It's actually one of my most favorite cards in the tarot deck. Weird, I know, but I just love it. Okay, let's clarify these tarot cards, please. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the year ahead. These are just general messages. They can't and won't apply to everyone. If you'd like, wow, I can't shuffle. If you'd like a more specific personal reading, I'll put the link for you to book that in the description box below. Okay. We have, oops, Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the World, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, just give me a moment to connect with this. I don't know what you can see here. Okay, so right away, I just have to say, I love that Justice came out under the Balance card. Clearly, that's going to be a very prevalent theme over the year to come. I feel like I'm actually hearing that it's going to be working out a balance between your head and your heart. So between your thinking mind and your feeling mind. I also feel that it's going to be a balance between material things and emotion-based things, thought-based things. It feels like there's a lot of pressure. I keep hearing the word beholden. So I feel like some of you, whoever this resonates with, you feel beholden to someone, like you're obligated to live up to their expectations of you, live up to or prove them wrong, something like that. You know, you need to let that go. That is really throwing you off your game. I feel like that is the driving force behind a lot of what you're doing. And Spirit wants you to just let that go, put that down. You know, that feeling of being beholden and of living up to someone's expectations. Those are wands. Those are, you know, part of this big bundle of wands that you're carrying around. And, you know, it's that bundle and those feelings are burdening you. They're overburdening you. And those aren't yours to carry. So you can set those down and you don't need to carry them. What else am I feeling here? I'm also feeling a job change. It feels like, you know, it feels like a layoff. However, I feel like because you were laid off from this job, and I feel like it's a job that you really loved. So because you were laid off from this job, you're that doorway is now open. And I feel like as a result of that, a new job offer that's even better than the one you had before comes into you. So I just feel like, you know, that it's stressful. It's going to be, you know, scary and stressful and, you know, sad for you to lose this job, whomever this applies to. But honestly, it doesn't feel like very long afterwards that you find this new job that's even better. So that is very good news. What else am I seeing here? I want to know a little bit more about these queens. I'm also going to be doing an extended reading of this on my Patreon afterwards. just so you know. But right now, I just want a little bit more information about, whoops, these queens. Because we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I almost feel like they're the same person. I dropped a card on the floor here. The Magician, Page of Cups, and Death. I actually feel like this is two different versions of you, of whomever this applies to. Um, and I feel like it goes back to this job situation. I feel like presently, you're in the Queen of Swords energy, and this can apply to male or female. We all have male and female energy. I feel like presently you're this Queen of Swords energy, and then, you know, this Death card, which is an ending. It's not an actual death. You know, right with this loss comes about, and then afterwards, when you know, move into this new job, then you become this Queen of Pentacles. Both are queens, both are powerful, both are knowledgeable, both are in control and enviable to a degree. It's just in different settings, let's say. That's what I'm feeling. So honestly, I feel, you know, there is going to be some balance that you have to find, and you will find that. And that's going to take your own doing. You know, like I said, lay those burdens down, lay those wands down that you don't need to carry anymore. And then, you know, for some of you, it does feel like the loss of a job followed pretty quickly afterwards by a new one. It feels like a month afterwards. So you know, remain hopeful. This is bringing you into a beautiful new cycle in your life. Let's just get some final moving forward energies for Cancer, please. Oh, two cards. I rarely get two cards come out. Oh my gosh, and they're both Scorpio. Wow. Work through your fears. Yes, it's time to release negativity. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is the balance and the laying down of the wands, of those burdens. Also, a Scorpio might figure pretty prominently in your life for some of you. So I hope this has given you some insight and some guidance, and honestly some hope. There's some good things coming for you. And I appreciate the opportunity to connect with you in doing this. If you're interested in the extended reading, head on over to my Patreon. I'll put the link for that below. I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And I send this message to you with love and blessings.